Welcome to your new Verge IP phone from Allworx. Sit back and let's learn how to use the Park to Extension feature. The Verge IP phone series includes the following phone models. The 9304 has 4 programmable buttons, the 9308 has 8 programmable buttons, and the 9312 has 12 programmable buttons. Additionally, the Verge 9312 phone supports up to 3 additional 9318 EX expanders. Each of the expanders supports up to 18 additional programmable buttons for a total of 66 programmable buttons. This training video uses the 9312 for demonstration purposes, but all phones use the same method when using the Park to Extension feature, except where noted. The Park to Extension feature lets you conveniently park a call for a specific recipient's extension or a specific group extension, such as the sales department. Then, the Park to Extension feature notifies the recipient for calls parked to their extension. This eliminates the need to page the recipient to retrieve the call. And you can receive Park to Extension notifications on your phone of calls parked for other extensions you are interested in. For Verge phones connected to an Allworx 6X, 6X12, or 48X server, you must manually enable the Park to Extension notifications for other extensions you are interested in. The Park to Extension feature introduces new terminology to the Allworx system. System Park uses the next available parking location for the call, and any Allworx user can retrieve the call by dialing the parking location number. In Allworx System Software 8.4 and earlier, this was known as Park. Park to Extension parks the call into a parking location assigned for a specific recipient extension. Retrieve Park from extension claims a call parked for the dialed extension. Parked call notifications contact setting that indicates that the Verge phone, Reach application, or Interact Professional application user wants to be notified when calls are parked for that extension. The Park to Extension feature is compatible with the following Allworx applications and devices. Allworx server models with Allworx software version 8.5 or higher. Reach application, including the Reach remote control feature, the Interact Professional application, and multi-site networks. The Verge phone offers up to 3 ways to park an active or held call to a specific recipient extension. The easiest way is to press the Park to Extension programmable button, which is assigned to a specific recipient extension. Only the Allworx server administrator can assign and configure these programmable buttons. The Verge phone screen updates the call status to Call Parked. The programmable button label is dynamic and changes per the phone status and includes a parked calls icon. The programmable button LED lights solid red. Another option is to press the Verge phone transfer function button and then dial 300, which is the Park to Extension prefix, and then dial the recipient extension number. If your Allworx system uses extension mode, you need to dial star 300 plus the recipient extension number. If the Allworx server administrator has configured the phone soft key, you can press the Park to soft key. This soft key activates the Park to Extension workflow by prompting you to enter a recipient extension, press the Contact function button to select a recipient, press a Contact programmable button, or press a Park to Extension programmable button. If you press the Contacts function button, notice that only your contacts with the Park to Extension feature enabled actually displays on the contact listing screen. Use the up and down navigation buttons to highlight the recipient, and then press the Select button to park the call. However, if the Allworx server administrator has not configured the soft key setting and the soft key label is System Park, the call is immediately parked in the next available System Park location. No matter what method you use to park the call, your Verge phone status bar changes to green with the parked call icon displayed if you have parked call notifications enabled for that user. If someone else parks an active call to your extension, Your Verge phone plays an audible notification unless your phone is set to Do Not Disturb. The Verge phone screen displays a list of parked calls with your parked calls at the top of the list, and the phone status bar changes to green with the parked call icon displayed. And if your Verge phone is in sleep mode, the green notification bar and the parked call icon display on the sleep screen. At any time, you can press the Parked Call soft key on your Verge phone home screen to see the list of parked calls. The parked calls display in the following order: calls parked for you, calls for system extensions enabled for notifications, calls for user extensions enabled by you for notifications, calls matching a system extension contact such as the sales department without notifications enabled, calls for user extensions without notifications enabled, and lastly, system parked calls. You can also press the By Me soft key to narrow the sorted list to only the calls parked from your Verge phone. To return back to the parked call screen, press the All Calls soft key. Use the up and down navigation buttons to locate and highlight the parked call, and then tap the Retrieve soft key or the Select button to retrieve the call. After retrieving the parked call, you can manage or end the call as usual. If the parked call recipient does not receive the call you parked within the configured Park to Extension reminder period, your Verge phone may play an audible notification and display a reminder on the programmable button label, depending on the programmable button configuration. You can configure the Hold Park Reminder mode and the Hold Park Reminder timeout settings on the Verge phone settings screen. Finally, Allworx users with permissions can update the Park to Extension call route by logging into My Allworx Manager and then opening the My Extensions tab. Locate the Presence section and then click the Modify link next to the Park to Extension heading. Adjust the After Timeout setting as necessary. Thanks for taking the time to learn about the Verge phone Park to Extension feature. For more information about using any of the phone features, check out our other Verge videos or download the Allworx Verge IP Phone User Guide, available at www.allworx.com.